everybody and welcome back. I think I need to clean this lens, hang on. Is that better? We had some glare going on. It's early this morning, it's 9 o'clock. I've been in the office since 6 o'clock this morning. I had to drop my girlfriend off at work super early. She starts at 6, so I thought I'd just come in, edited the last video this morning, and now we got to crack on. I've got some parcels to do today. She wants to go to a garden centre this evening, so I'm going to try and get finished early if I can, which is the beauty of being self-employed. I can just work a little bit harder, go home early and do whatever I want for the rest of the day. It's fantastic. Hopefully you enjoyed that little time lapse at the beginning. While I was editing away, I put the camera down the high street so you could just see what was going on. Hopefully I've sped it up enough to not make it boring or anything, but I thought that would be quite interesting, seeing as there wasn't much going on in the high street. Just see what happens during the early hours of the morning. But there we are. Oh, I've not turned the tree on this morning. Hang on. Let me do that. Oh, I have relocated all of my receipts, because if you've been watching you will see that I like to just stash receipts instead of actually putting them away in my tax folder. But there we are. Let me plug the tree back in. Bear with me. Hang on 1 second. There we are. I got these lights from a charity shop. They were £2.50. So as much as I like them, I do not trust them. So I unplug them every night so I don't come back to a burnt office, because that would be horrendous if I burnt the office down with some £2.50 lights from a charity shop, wouldn't it? So there we are. I still not put anything on the board yet. I'm going to do a YouTube post to try and get some questions for that. A few have come in. What I'm going to have to do is take the wheel off to fill it in. I think I can't do 14 or whatever this is standing up like this, but this all comes off, so that's nice and easy to fill out. So it is Thursday. We're going to crack on and pull some orders this morning. Because I think I have quite a lot to do. I think I have like 2 for tomorrow as well, so I might as well just do that. Sales have really slowed down. I now have a 20% Christmas sale running, so if anyone wants to head on over to the eBay and have a look, you might find something maybe for yourself or for someone else for Christmas. I don't know. Take a look, see if there's anything there that you would like. It's all 20% off, so that is fantastic. Right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11? Yeah, 11. And one that I've already printed the label off because it was a late dispatch on my part. That was an accident. They cancelled the item and it removed it from my dispatch screen. And then they asked me not to cancel it, so I said okay, and then because it wasn't on my dispatch screen, I forgot about it, so I did get a late dispatch for that. It was meant to go out yesterday, so partially my fault, partially eBay's terrible UI, but there we go. Can't completely blame it on eBay because I should have remembered, really, but there we are. So that is that. Let me get this back up. I have received a negative since 2 days ago for an item I shipped out 3 months ago. They are now saying it doesn't work and I send them a broken item even though they received it 3 months ago. People, eh? Customers, eh? What can you do? Nothing. Right. Matsui shelf. We sold a puzzle. Christmas puzzle. It's this one here. This was from the charity shop video the other day. This is already sold. I think £14. I think I paid £3 on that, I believe. £15 that's sold for. $16.99 total once fees are come off with the postage and all of that. On the top shelf for £20, I've sold the Christmas church diorama. Didn't sell for much. Only paid a £5 though, so not too bad. Here it is. We got to move the mirror. I don't remember what's in there. Disney DVDs, I think. Here we are. Christmas diorama. It's already boxed, already padded, so I'll basically just tape that up and whack it in a bag, and that will be good to go. It sounds super quiet in here today. I think it's because I've got no fan on and no air conditioning unit. It sounds super quiet. It's really creepy. Anyway, we've sold a Thorpe Park pin for £2.26. That should be up here. Ow. Should be up here somewhere. Here we are. I've got loads of these left, if anyone's interested. While we're here, I've sold the last bauble. So unfortunately, if you were after one, they have now all sold. This is the last one I had, unfortunately. I wish the woman had more. It would have been great to have had like 50 of them. I could have lowered the price and sold them to more people if I had more, but unfortunately not. So that's going out to Cameron. So if you are a viewer, Cameron, I appreciate your purchase. Thank you very much. $24.99 on that. Then in J1 we have sold a long cream scarf. This is a video that's coming up, so ignore that for now. I've still not dealt with the rubbish down here, but yeah, don't worry about it. Where is J? Here it is. So there should be a nice, whoa, Pikachu, slow down there. A scarf, here we are. Now, it looks like some of the threads in this have been pulled a little bit. So this may, in fact, end up being a return. This is what happens when you choose bad places for your stuff to be stored. This should never have been put in that bucket, but here we are. Looks like just one of the threads maybe has come loose there. So it is what it is. If that comes back. So that was an Ariat scarf. It was £30 originally retail price. I sold it for £8. So maybe they'll send it back, maybe they won't, I'm not sure. But unfortunately that is just, you know, I should have stored it better, but there we are, my fault. Right, then I have sold the Charlie Chaplin. I believe the person who bought this sent me a message on this one, but I can't find the message because they sent the message on the offer, so I don't have the message anymore. So Graham, who purchased the Charlie Chaplin, I know that there was two names you wanted me to read out, but I don't have the second name anymore because the message you sent me was in the offer screen, not in the message section, so I don't have it anymore. But thank you very much for that purchase. You did ask for it to be pulled, I think, in the video. I can't remember now. But thank you very much, I appreciate it, and sorry for not being able to remember the other name. But yeah, anyway, that went for £60, plus quite a bit of postage because I have to insure this. It is, of course, made from weak materials, so I have to be very careful how it gets shipped. So here's Charlie Chaplin here. I'm not sure what he's made of, to be honest. Maybe wood, maybe some poured resin, I'm not sure. Let's do this with two hands, shall I? That would make sense. I'm gonna get old Charlie boy down. Here he is in all his glory. Come on, Charlie, me old fella. Tell us a joke. Right. I'm gonna put him up here. Come on, Charlie, get in for the thumbnail. Hey up. There he is. I don't know why he's got the X's on his face, but I'm sure if you wanted to get that off, you probably could. He could do with a nice repaint, but you know, a nice wipe down would probably do him well. So there we are. His stick is broken, has been taped up again. Take that tape off, a bit of glue, that'll fix up nicely for his cane. His cane does poke out the other side, but I've just got it inside for now because when you lay it down you don't want it poking out, so that's awesome. But other than that, you know, he's got a few little fractures and scuffed areas, but no like massive chunks. You would think that was a hole, but it's not. That's where the cane comes out the back. So there we are. So I've seen a few of these when I was obviously doing the listing and that, and they all had different paint. So either people have repainted these over the years, or it came just as the model and people painted it themselves. I'm not really sure, to be honest, but he's in good condition for his age, I would say. What do you think, Charlie? Are you happy you're going to a new home rather than being up on the top shelf? Thank you very much for the purchase, mate. I appreciate it. Hopefully he arrives in good condition for you. Right, £100, number 28. We have sold the cream yellowy kind of vacuum cleaner. Look at the state of my vacuum shelf. There's like no vacuums left, guys. All those people that say I buy too many vacuum cleaners, look, I've got none left. I clearly don't buy enough. Right, so this one here is sold for $99.99. Okay, let's not smash the vacuum cleaner now. Right, let's put this one just down here for now. So that's actually a small melee. It's a smaller form factor than the regular ones, which is nice. It's easier to pack. Right, we got one more for today on the vacuum shelf, which is the main body and pole for $49.99. This one right here. So I paid £20 for this. It came with the roller brush, but I sold that separately for £50. So yeah, I made about £100 on this unit from 20, which is really good. There was no charge or anything with it. So, and then we've got three more. Right, we got 2 chunky Costa cups on the top shelf and a jacket in number 209, a Lyle & Scott 209. That will be in here, I hope. Is that 208, 204. Can't see it, you know. Right, 214. No, oh no, I can't find it. That's not good. Where is that gone? 209. That is not Lyle & Scott. Is that it? That can't be it. Oh no. Okay. That is not what I'm looking for. I'll have to come back to that one. But we've got some other stuff to grab anyway, so... Right, we've got the 2 Costa cups, and then we've got the Alfred cups in BenQ. Right, it's a shame that I couldn't find that, but I'll find it. It'll be somewhere. Right, old Alfred in here somewhere. I think this is it. Is this Alfred? Yep. So I think these two glasses sold for £8. We'll just have to go have a look, won't we? £9, okay. And then we have the two Costa cups, which are down the end for £12.79. They're actually up the top, if I remember correctly, in here. Are they in there? Can you see them? Okay, let's have a look. So I need one. There's one. Two cups and a saucer. Right, 2 cups, 2 saucers. Fantastic. Awesome. So I think that might be everything so far, other than the Lyle and Scott. So that is today and tomorrow covered. Everything else that has sold is for Monday, which I'll probably just do tomorrow if I don't have anything else. But I do like to try and get the next days out, so I'm a day ahead on parcels if possible. So we don't have too much to pack in the little stuff. We have this, fairly easy to pack. The pole is the hardest part, really, getting a box that holds the pole. He's going to be quite easy. I'm going to wrap him, and I'm going to with bubbles, of course, obviously, and then I'm going to card wrap him, and then I'll probably drop him into this box. However, I say that this might not be tall enough. He's not tall, he's too tall for that box, so it won't be that box. But I do have, are you gonna fall down? I do have these ones up here, so hopefully these are big enough. If not, I'll have to cut one up and make a box for him to slip in, but I think it'll be fine because he's quite thin, you know. So that should be okay. So with the bubbles and then a card wrap on the inside, and then obviously dropped in with paper padding, he should, fingers crossed, survive the journey. I don't know where it's going. I'm not obviously going to read out whereabouts in the country it's going, but I think it's going mainland UK, so it's not going abroad or anything like that. But yeah, there we are. Zena's still in the office. I should really take photos of old Zena here and get her listed, because this does sell for about 250 from 1998, I think this is from. Yeah, still in really good condition. Did have a little bit of a funk to her when I first brought her into the office. I think she'd been stored in some sort of shed or storage unit, but that sort of has dissipated now once it's been all wiped and everything. I think any moisture or anything in there is now fully evaporated. Someone asked me the other day if I still had the Alien. Yes, I do. The Alien is still here. It's up against the window, which normally has the blind down, so it's quite hard to see, but the Alien is still here, and the Pandora sign. So yes, this is listed for like $2.5 grand. It's not worth $2.5 grand. I just kind of want to keep it, you know what I mean? So maybe one day some crazy person with too much money will send me a crazy offer and the Alien will go out, but until then, it is listed and being stored on the windowsill. It probably shouldn't be, because the back will probably get bleached by the sun, but who cares, right? I'm enjoying it, and if no one ever buys it, it doesn't really matter anyway, does it? So yes, that is still there. I still need to get the Adidas sign up on the wall. I need to actually buy some screws for that to go up. The problem is this wall doesn't really hold screws too well, so I might have to rethink that. And I also want to get the skateboard, which is on the floor currently. Remember this skateboard? The Mario one? It's nice. I want to get it up there. So I do need to get some screws for that. Right, we've been recording for about 20 minutes, so a little bit of a shorter video today, but that is all I really needed to do on camera today. I would do some packing, but I really do need to crack on so I can get done a little bit early today. So yeah, I need to try and find this Leyland Scott as well, which will be interesting. And as you can see, I've not gone through the suits yet. That video should have gone out by now. I've still not done anything with those. They will probably end up on the top shelf, unfortunately, and just sit there for 6 months until I remember them and bring them down. But it is what it is. You know, I hate clothes, hence why I have 2 bucketfuls over there. I'm hoping that in the new year, or in the new tax year, I can get someone in the office who can do photos and listings for me, just on like an hourly rate. That would be nice. Maybe someone who has like 2 hours or 3 hours a day. They don't need full-time employment. They just need to earn a little bit of extra money. They can come in, do 3 hours of work or 4 hours or whatever, like a couple times a week, and just help me keep on top of it. Because the more I can buy, the better stuff. I can travel now, so I can go as far out as I want to get the stock. If I can have someone here doing the work that I would normally do, then I can make more videos, I can get better stock, I can travel further, go to new car boots, all that kind of stuff kind of gets unlocked when I have someone in here. So that's something to think about. I have had someone work for me before, just a couple hours and stuff, and it does really help. But you need to find the perfect person, someone you trust in here, that's not going to mess anything up, steal anything, invite anyone in that shouldn't be in, all of that stuff. So you really have to be careful. So that will be fun. That will all happen next year, hopefully. But yeah, until then, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe. I hope everyone's having a fantastic beginning of December. Christmas is coming, of course, and all of that good stuff. Sloth1 code on crosslist.com if you wish to crosslist your items before Christmas. Get on it, subscribe. I am going to be asking Crosslist if they want to sponsor the wheel, so that will be cool. Hopefully I can get them to agree to have some prizes on here. So I'll make some thin strips on here, and if it lands on that, then we will do a draw for like 6 months or something off the top tier of Crosslist. That would be ideal. So that would be like 100, I don't know how much that cost, like 100 quid or something prize. I'm not too sure, but that would be good. So if they would do that, that would be awesome. We can then name it like the Crosslist wheel or something along them lines, I don't know. But that would be nice. Right, I think that's all, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow. I don't know what day this is going out. I'm meant to be a week ahead, but I had a few days where I was away, so I think I'm behind. So it's Thursday now. Whether this comes out on Thursday or earlier than that, I'm not sure. I'm trying to catch up, but I might just reset for the next week and miss a few days. That might be the best thing to do. I'm not sure, but we'll see. See you later, everyone. Use the word Charlie or Chaplin or Charlie Chaplin in the comments down below, so I know that you got to the video. A few people commented that I wasn't given a word in a couple of the videos, and they were like, where have the words gone? So we're going to bring the words back. So Charlie Chaplin in the comments down below if you got to the end of the video, so we know that you're not robots down there beepity boopidin. So yeah, there you are. That's your word, Charlie Chaplin. Thank you for watching, everybody. That is all. Goodbye. Ta-ta. Adios.
Beep.